The envious nature of man knows no bounds. You know, I had an experience over the weekend that kept me quite grounded because, you know, I'm used to bullshit. So when bullshit is presented to me, I feel quite at home in the drama that it has surfaced. You know what I'm saying? I say that to say this. Throughout my life, I have had multiple instances with the Viper energy. Do y'all know my tarot? Give me the emoji that Viper represents in the comment section. And it's interesting because I had a conversation yesterday with my client, Crystal McClevin, who comes to everything. I love Crystal. Right? And I had a brief Facebook banter with her, and I was like, what the fuck happened over the weekend with this dude, like with this nigga or whatever? And she was like, there are a lot of envious succubi around you that want to take a piece of what you have going on. The individual from this weekend wanted the fame part of what I had going on. There's a doppelganger smoking crack on live right now.
Smoking crack on live.
Who wants to have the same ability that I have in grooming other individuals. Throughout my life, I've had people that wanted to dress like me, and I found that to be weird because at the time I was wearing trash bags and shit. Right? And it didn't make sense. But see, it does now a little bit, I guess I can say. It makes sense because it's not, you don't want to be me, right? You want a part of the energy that I have curated organically for yourself, and you don't have the means to get there. So what you do is you, instead of homaging and tributing the source of energy, you copy it, you mimic it, or you try to position yourself in the same place as you see that energy thrive. The only difference is it's inorganic and it will never render the same results. Okay? This is why, and I guess I'm a different creature because I know that I am a reflection of Wendy Williams. I know that I am a reflection of Erykah Badu. I know I'm a reflection of people that I've looked up to, and it's always been very strong black women. It's always been very strong black women. And I know I can see in my style of delivery, not only as an entertainer, but as an individual, how I conjugate things in the guise of people I've been inspired by, right? And what I do, I don't copy them. I emulate their energy and reflect it back to them in tribute and in homage. This is why Erykah Badu was never abrased by what I tributed her with, and even who I am as to this day. You know what I'm saying? But I find myself as a creator, somebody who originates content, somebody who bursts creativity even so much as a ring on my motherfucking finger. I find that when I am copied, I am insulted. But that is because I lacked understanding. See, when you don't feel like you are good enough to accomplish something and you're in close proximity to somebody who is doing it, you get confused. You think that in doing what they're doing, you're going to render the same results. And I used to get so frustrated because I wanted to spark inspiration with you. But some people don't have the tools to become inspired. Then they become envious of you, doppelganging you, expecting the same results. But it's not going to happen because you're not paving a path. You're walking a similar path as the person you're inspired by, except your path is black and white and my bricks are made of gold. I have to keep in mind that I have a genius level IQ. And I do have a Rubik's Cube on the way so I can prove it to your dumb ass, okay? One of my squad babies say, Boost, we want to see you solve a Rubik's Cube. I got you, girl. Don't worry about it. I got you. Okay, I can do it in less than 10 seconds. But I say that not to be boisterous, but I have, and I think we have, as spiritual people, a deeper understanding of what our spirit needs. And I feel like most of humanity is blinded. So they act on impulse. They feel like what they're doing is organic. They feel like they don't understand where their inspirations come from. You know what I'm saying? And I don't need tribute. I don't need homage. I just need you to be the best version of yourself. But it knows no bounds. And what I mean by that is when the envious spirit goes checked, crazy shit start happening. Your they'll start making index cards into tarot cards. They'll steal your behind the scenes footage and post it on their Instagram as if they lived the experience that you're living. Again, this is not the first time this has happened to me. And when you're a star and you shine bright, right? Sometimes that light reflects the ineptitude of people that you've been around. This is why I posted that thing about Oprah last week. Like, you know, if they're not accustomed to being in the presence of a star, they're gonna feel inept. Therefore, they're gonna feel jealous. Therefore, they're never gonna talk about how you pay their rent. They're only gonna talk about how you block their ass into the nether. So how do you deal with these people? You know, what do you do? How do you deal with these people? Do you just cut them off and never talk to them again? What do you do? You know, and me, I'm hexing motherfuckers all 2024, bitch. I'm doing it to learn, so you can learn, okay? Because you can't walk around doing that. Because if it's not me, you doing that to, you doing it to other people, and you'll never get to where you going, nigga. Wendy, you'll never get to where you going, okay? Whew, what a mighty word that was.